Hi, I'm Celeste with Real Estate, and I'm here to help you through the home buying process. It's important to use a realtor because we can answer any questions you have along the way and lead you through the process. What a lot of people don't understand is that buyers do not pay the realtors. The sellers of the home you buy is the one that will pay the realtor. You don't have to work with any of the paperwork hassle. We do all that for you. I'll show you the steps, answer any questions you have along the way, lead you through the entire process from beginning to end. First thing you want to do when buying a house is to get pre-approved. I can recommend a loan officer for you if you don't have one already. That way you can have one you're comfortable with. It's important to get the pre-approval letter before you start searching for a house. That way you know what price range to look at. A common mistake people make when home buying is searching for the house before they get their pre-approval, and they don't know what price range to look in. They guesstimate on what they can afford, and that can get you in a lot of trouble and exceed expectations. I've had people do that before. They'll start looking at houses and send me the address, and they have no idea what they're pre-approved for, and they're already in love with the house. If you fall in love with a $300,000 house and you're approved for $215,000, it's not going to be easy to negotiate that down. So you want to get pre-approved first so you don't make that mistake, because nothing's going to compare if you fall in love with something bigger, or you might expect to be pre-approved for a $100,000 house and you can afford $200,000 if you'd like once they work the numbers. Once you've been pre-approved, it doesn't take very long usually. They'll give you a pre-approval letter. That equips us with the ability to make an offer on a house as soon as you find one you like, or you can wait. You actually have 6 months before that letter expires, so you want to be able to jump on one if you find one you like. A very important thing to note is once you get your pre-approval finished, you don't want to go and buy a new car, open or close any credit cards, an engagement ring, anything like that that could affect your credit or financial situation, because the lender is actually going to pull your credit report right before closing, and it needs to stay the same throughout the process. Once we have your pre-approval letter, I can start the home search. I'll narrow down all the listings out there that fit your needs and wants the best. A lot of people use sites and they're not completely accurate, so that eliminates all that. It saves you a lot of time because I know what's out there and I can narrow down the stuff that is a bad fit for you and show you all the options that might be a good fit. Once we find the home that you love, we'll start the negotiation. I'll help you decide on an offer to make. They might come back with a counter, might accept it, it depends. It's kind of a process, and I'll help you through that. Once the negotiation, both parties agree on it, we'll have it under contract and we'll enter the inspection phase. Once we enter the inspection phase, it gives us a window of time for me to order the inspections. We will have the report, look over it, and see if there's anything that makes you nervous about buying the home. We'll then ask the sellers to repair these. If they agree, we can move forward. If they disagree, you have the choice to walk away at that time until we come to an agreement. Once we get the inspection report back, we can look at all the issues. There might be big problems like foundation, there could be little issues. We decide on what makes you most nervous about buying the house and then go and see what the seller will repair. After we have an agreement on price, the inspection phase is over, we will then move into the appraisal, which the bank orders the appraisal. This protects both you and the bank. So if the house comes back and it appraises for less than the contract price, we will renegotiate the price. It protects you from overpaying. Once the appraisal meets the contract price and everyone's in agreement, then we're on the way to closing. The lender will have you fill out any required documents, then your part will be done and you'll wait for the underwriting to complete. Then we will have the actual closing where you'll sign your name about 1 million times. Now you're a new homeowner. Whether it's your first home or your forever home, having a great realtor can make this process easy, smooth, and even enjoyable.